Welcome once again to Ranked Hoops. It's a 2v2 tournament Sunday, $100 on the line. I completely forgot to fix my overlay. Hold on. Winners quarters. We've got Enforcer and Manny versus Renshiro and FNSi. Right away at round one. Right away we also get whatever that was. A 50-50 into the ceiling. How does Manny have the audacity to just charge forward, scoop up the ball, dunk it right in like that? Preposterous. Somebody's got to stop this guy. That was the extra energy I guess he got from chat. Roasty knows Manny from somewhere. Maybe from Ranked Hoops. Manny is just so fun to watch. I think of all the players out in Ranked Hoops, Manny might be my #1 pick at just exciting things to watch. He gets these crazy ideas and then he just tries to do them. And sometimes they work. Yeah. Renshiro clearly sees Manny jumping directly overhead. So he just dribbles right around. Manny's going to have the tiny touch back to Renshiro in mid. Renshiro's going to try it a second time. No block here from Enforcer. Never mind. He just takes FNSi out. FNSi recovers but has to spend a lot of boost just to get back down to the ground. Renshiro will get blocked here at the net level. And, oh, one shot here. That's going to be good. FNSi finding a way. It seems like it's nearly impossible once it gets into this corner. But that 50-50 worked out gorgeously for him. Somehow he recovers, lands wheels on that corner wall, and just immediately takes a shot. 1-1. Yeah, bang. That was a crazy shot, but we got a friendship. Rounds GG really suffers with that. You can see they even send the off-center person after it. Just trying to throw a hitbox in the way. I think that makes sense. I think that's really what you have to do. You're just going to be at a disadvantage, but that's a shot almost. I love those net pinches. You know how to use them. You can get so much distance, and sometimes you can even make a shot out of it, but it's not very often. Like, what is this? Manny, in the end, will have the clear shot here. Gets the dunk, but it's out. I can't tell if that was saved. Did FNSi touch it? We'll never know. The rim certainly had a big impact, but FNSi might have just been in the right spot there to catch it off of the rim. Block's gonna go sideways off the sidewall. Not that threatening though. FNSi gets a good little block. That means Renshiro has to go straight up after it. That's never comfortable. If you're ever staring straight up at the ball, you really don't know where all the cars are positioned. Your neck is like craning upward. You don't know if you're gonna be blocked or if you're just gonna have the clean dribble or if you're hitting it straight to a person who's waiting for you. Just the net roll up there lets the defense push forward. Enforcer taking the shot here. Saved away by Renshiro, but 2 required to try to save that. FNSi not doubling up there. Renshiro has to go full retreat to get the full boost, but he should have this. Gets a huge send. The catch here from Enforcer is going to roll up the net. No trouble to get to at all. But Manny and Enforcer are just dispensing with the ball, or just getting rid of it rather than trying to control it. Renshiro looks like he's going to get blocked here. Still powers through with a double touch, and that's enough. I don't think... I struggle to see how much of this was intended. Certainly the block, but then it just goes right to the ceiling back into his car. Off with the 50-50. You know what? I think it's deserved, though. Because with the goal that Manny got at the beginning of the game, it feels like fates have realigned suddenly. Like they realized their mistake and they made up for it. Renshiro with the big clear. It's gonna get swatted away by Manny. Down to Enforcer. Into the ceiling. Looks like Orange team is not gonna be there in time, but they charge forward nonetheless. Allowing FNSi to take the shot, but it's off the rim. Enforcer leaves it to Manny. It's gonna have to be Enforcer saving this. No, Manny's got it from the ground. Enforcer still has nothing in the tank. Manny will lift it up, taking the shot here. Nice moves there by Renshiro just to stay alive, not get bumped. Despite the Orange team crowding him. FNSi lifting it for Manny here. He's happy to take the dribble. It's just a 50-50 against Renshiro in the skies. Enforcer into the ceiling. He needs to redirect this one backward. FNSi's got a no problem. Still the 1-goal lead here in the last 90 seconds for Rounds GG. FNSi backing up. He's gonna get the 50. 4 cars here in the corner. When the dust settles, Renshiro's got the double touch lined up. It's almost saved away, but it sinks in. 3-1. That's super risky, but I mean, can you blame Manforcer? Like, when do you start trying to get overly aggressive when you're down 1 goal? They had a minute left on the clock. They decided to double commit into the corner, hoping that a 50-50 will work out in their favor. I don't even know if it's the wrong move. It does make this game a little bit further away. The double touch here gets it right above the rim, too. Look at that perfectly placed shot after the double. He knows that net is going to be defended by 1 player. He can see out of the corner of his eye the full tank of boost that Manny is grabbing. So he has to put that into a spot where Manny is never going to be able to save it. Perfect angle, 4-1. Renshiro and FNSi just have this game. Back pass there to Manny, I think is a good start. You can see the idea. Enforcer goes for the pass and then tries to bump away the defender. Nice save, though. Setting up Manny in a great way, but Manny's going to have trouble here converting. FNSi doubles up, giving it to Renshiro. Manny's here. Oh, goes backward. No, he's missed the boost, but he's giving it over to Enforcer. The bump not attempted here. Enforcer will double up. The rim is right there. Nice save from FNSi. Great patience, knowing it's going to bounce off of the rim. And that's a huge clear. That's going to buy them even more time, so surely this game is all theirs now. I've only got to see a comeback this wide with such a little amount of time, but Manny's going to try to make it happen as he gets one last touch. It's just out. Enforcer has to make this 50 work. Then no, it's FNSi clearing it all the way across. Shot again. Oh! That's I love those, man. The passing play that you never knew was a pass. Renshiro hits it to FNSi already in the skies, watching Renshiro's cam and then seeing FNSi streak across the screen. That's so good. Just complete faith. Also, you know, 3 goals up make you feel invincible, but they make it worth our while. That's going to be game 1 handily to Rounds GG. Whoa, so much power on that. Can he make that into a shot? Manny's going to help. Then he's going to clear it away. But all the players just agree to let it tap down. Whole beef oxtail. Thanks for the 23 months. Spamming the hoops hype emote. I love to see it. We are just getting started here in the Ranked Hoops $100 tournament. Every single Sunday starting at 7 p.m. If you want to join, you are more than welcome. Doesn't matter what rank you are, you just need a teammate. Uh-oh. Let's go into game number 2. The friendship set up early on. The backflip here by Manny off of the friendship. Yeah, it is a real question, like, what you do after the friendship. That's just going to be a goal. Another team defeated by the power of friendship. Manny just getting there an ounce early. Don't know if the backflip is really to credit for that, but I don't know. I tend to flip forward, even if it's a friendship going the other direction, because the ball tends to settle rather than going clear one way or another. It tends to go to the ceiling and then straight back down. Enforcer lined up here, gets the touch. Stretching for that one, holding the boost button down until his button is broken. He actually flutters there at the beginning. That's really clever. Just maintaining that max speed every time you turn without draining yourself dry of boost. Renshiro bouncing it off of the rim. Here's Enforcer sideways. No boost to chase it. Right to FNSi with a 2-0 lead here. Start for Enforcer's got to feel pretty good after that last brutal defeat. FNSi straight to the net. It's a passing play instead. Enforcer creeps forward. Doesn't have the ability to get the second touch. The net's defended anyway. But nonetheless, those kinds of passing lines are terrifying. And I think that was FNSi almost served it right up, and that's already dangerous. Enforcer was with FNSi every step of the way, but couldn't get his claws onto the ball. Just barely misses that. Renshiro there for cleanup duty. 2-1. Straight down here for Manny. He's going to try to double this, but where do you aim it? Oh, you see that? He's aiming for the front of the net. just barely missed it, too. A couple of pixels, it felt like, were the only deciding moment. Manny's going to chase this, collecting the boost, flipping forward. Wow, the pre-flip perfectly placed for that shot. Nonetheless, the defense read it. They had to have that one as well. Hitting it into the ceiling to save. FNSi. Blocked. It's over to Manny. Huge pinch. All the way across to FNSi. And right back where it came from. We're going to have a ping pong match here. Unless Enforcer could redirect that one. It's back over to Manny. Taking the shot. It's just in, but it's saved away. Double defended, though. That double commit means the boost situation is going to be bad here for Renshiro for a second or two. Oh, never mind. Manny misses it. Renshiro went to get the full boost as his teammate defended. Nice block there for Enforcer. Gives Manny the setup. Manny's going to push over to the back wall, and I have to wonder if he did that because Enforcer started creeping up the wall. Manny felt like he had to take control of the ball quickly. Uh-oh. Lift there for Enforcer. A double touch from FNSi goes up and over. Renshiro also committed to the play. Now they're going to have to be retreating. Manny, lift up here. Looked like it's going to be a passing play. Oh, the pinch sends it outside. Enforcer says, my bad. It must not be in comms then. Manny, he tries to read that one. Not sure that was salvageable, even with a good read. Pops it up. We know he's got loads of boost, but I guess couldn't get there in time. We're at the halfway mark. Team Manforcer with the fragile lead. Almost a demo. The pinch goes backwards. Manny backflips. He will catch it, though. Enforcer goes up and over the rim, trying to find some victims. We're seeing a lot of air bumps attempted here by the orange team. Not finding anything. There's a bump, though. Enforcer, take it all the way out back. All the way to Blue Ave. Manny and Enforcer struggling for boost a little bit. They'll be able to get some as they progress forward, but FNSi gets the ball. Burns a lot of boost here on the sidewall. It's back to Enforcer. It's a passing play. Manny gets the touch. Looked like he was going after Renshiro at first. Enforcer hanging out here on the sidewall. Allows FNSi to set it up right back to him. Manny almost doubles it, but it sinks in. I think Renshiro might have been expecting the double. Or sorry, FNSi might have been expecting the double touch. He drives up the wall, not reading the bounce. 3-1. Oh, the chain wave dash on the rim. Didn't expect to see that. We get another friendship. Yep, chip it over him. FNSi's got it from the back wall. Enforcer takes the full boost, so just one tank between rounds. GG. Manny lined up for the shot here. Bounces it off the rim to go upward. It's a bounce. It's a bump play, maybe. FNSi almost taken out there. You know what? Something that I think is, I don't consider enough. Hold on. Shots on target. No one can save it. Rounds GG is still in this. With a minute to go. To get it off of this terrible bounce. That doesn't go down at all. I don't blame Manny for misreading that whatsoever. It feels like that should bounce down. We got back-to-back friendships, though. But if you're trying to bump a car and their ping is really high, you've got to predict where they're going to be at least a little bit in advance. Double touch attempt here, right off of the rim. Over to Enforcer, but he can't score it quickly. Yeah, it's hard to bump anyone if you have high ping or your opponents have high ping. FNSi lobs it up. Manny's happy to take this one. Enforcer's chilling there on the back wall. It's going to bounce off the rim, but Renshiro should have this. He still has to stretch for it, though, nonetheless. We'll get it past Enforcer. Now they've got a good opportunity here. Nice save from Manny, avoiding the bump. Keeping it free of the double touch. That's going to be Renshiro here from the corner. Needs to get around Enforcer. They had to make something happen here in 20 seconds. To push it back into overtime. The pinch, though, going to keep it pinned in the corner here. A demo as well means it's just FNSi. He does have the ball, but the pre-jump Manny is going to keep it grounded. Back to Renshiro, charging forward on spawning amounts of boost. FNSi in the corner as well, but he loses the full tank. Renshiro has to keep this one alive. Instead, it's Manny. He's going to try to shoot this, but it goes up and over. We're going to game 3. Let's take a glance. Yo, Nico, for 69 months, just says, nice. I think you're required to say that by Twitch. I think when you sub for the 69th month, it fills in the message for you. Let's see, on the other half of the bracket, we've got Daibu. I think that's Danny and Taibu versus No, this is Nico. So we're going to be able to witness that match soon as this game is over. But who among these two teams is going to progress into the winners semifinals? Likely taking on 445. Manny's blocked. Goes up to the ceiling, but it's not in. Which team, I guess, do I think is playing better? I think Rounds GG is playing a lot better. But it does feel like there's a wild card effect in Manny and Enforcer. They know all the tricks, they've got the friendships, and they're very aggressive. So if you're not quite ready for it, they're going to strike you when you least expect it. Enforcer here is going to tilt the ball sideways as he gives it to Renshiro. That full boost take, I think, is going to be critical. Enforcer found the full boost from somewhere, though. So I guess it's not so bad. Uh-oh. That just falls in. That's such a tough read, though, from Enforcer. He says, my bad, but, like, trying to be in his shoes here. Yep, he ran out of boost. He thought he had enough boost to make that height and also pinch it against the backboard, but then what, right? After it pinches, you got nothing on the side, on the back wall. I don't know, it's a bad position for sure. Nice save from Manny. Retreated all the way to the backboard. Renshiro's gonna have it off of the 45 wall. Tried to reset. Nonetheless, he's gonna set FNSi up, or at least attempt to. Manny with barely one more touch, stretching for that one. Back to FNSi. Pushes it with the front of his car, catches it with his wheels, gets the reset right around Manny, but it's also right around the rim. The shot, though, the follow-up for Renshiro is great. I gotta see how he rotated his car here, because he had to turn hard. That's amazing. Turn his car sideways to the ball and front flip to scoop it up towards the front of the rim. The only place it felt like Manny couldn't defend it. Little lift there from Enforcer. Direct shot. Gonna be saved away. Renshiro had to pre-jump that one, but he knew exactly the angle that was gonna be taken. FNSi, oh, struggles to recover here. He's backwards, though. Still makes an attempt at the shot, and the follow-up here from Renshiro is gonna settle it. That backflip wasn't enough to make a goal out of the initial shot, but it's a perfect pass. Renshiro happy to take that one. The defense just completely unable to try to save that. Try to kick it away when it's just floating above the net. Rounds GG with a 3-0 lead starting off here. We need some magic to happen from Manforcer. Manny lifts it up. Looks like he wants it. That boost in the corner is still going to be there, though, so maybe a little suboptimal. Instead, Renshiro's going to take it. I think that's going to be a big deal, but he takes two. Takes one away from FNSi. He's going to try to use it right here. Manny continuing the dribble, passing to Enforcer. It's just off the rim. Those short-range passes, they're great for keeping the ball between you and your teammate, but you lose out on accuracy when you have to react so quickly. Off the sidewall, back to Renshiro, the direct shot here. It's going to go off the car. I thought it was off the net for sure, but came off of Enforcer's car. It's not going to be enough. Manny has to pick it up from here. Gets a touch here, though. Enforcer's going to try to bump. Renshiro gets the save, but it's not over. Oh, yeah. Just a little bit of patience needed there from FNSi. FNSi, of course, worried the ball is so close, but he's got to know that the angle is not going to be easy for Enforcer to just bullseye the shot. Meteor smash it in. Still, I mean, if you're FNSi there on like 12 boost, it's not pleasant. He definitely couldn't make it in time to get the block. Manny. Oh, that's so scary. Pinched off of the ceiling. Enforcer, though, almost has the shot, but saved away. Is that in? Wow, it just comes off the corner straight to the front of the nets. Very swift counterattack here. It looked like it was going to be an orange goal. Enforcer was directly above it, but couldn't get it to it in time before the defense swatted it away, and then Renshiro cleans up again. Renshiro has a huge mop. I think that's 3 goals on just cleanup duty. They call him the finisher because he's in Finland. I heard that joke from something else instead. But that's gonna fall in. I can't claim credit for that pun, but Manny can claim credit for this. Not a lot of boost, just a direct shot here, but I think with Enforcer lingering in the net, might have made Renshiro jumpy. Jumped just enough to bonk his noggin into the rim. Enforcer still in this, down 2 goals with 2 minutes. Certainly doable. Whoa! Especially with a shot like that, it's not quite in though. The rim keeps everything locked down. Renshiro with the shot. And he gets it from the back wall. FNSi, complete possession, decides to pick up the full boost first. Can't get around Enforcer though, he had no boost. Still just charges forward and gets it with the reset. That's a double commit here from blue team. Enforcer might be able to score this. He's taking his time rolling it around. And FNSi is able to get into a good spot thanks to the amount of time it took. Back pass to Enforcer, he just lobs it to the ceiling. Takes it again off of FNSi's car. But it is skyward. That's great for the defense. FNSi flips into it. Manny takes a touch. Almost gets Renshiro on the way down. It's off the rim. A double commit again. A really good time here for Enforcer to try to get back into the game, but the pass is just too far off. And there's another opportunity gone. Just 1 minute now. FNSi goes sideways, lines up the double. Oh, it's off of the corner. That's got to be something I got to keep in mind. A good passing line, doubling the touch into the corner to bounce it back for your teammate. FNSi's going to have the shot here as well. We had 3 cars in the air after this. Another amazing bounce here into the corner. Sets him up perfectly. Are we witnessing the dawn of a new meta? Bouncing the ball into the corner to set it up for the perfect line on a shot. Yeah, a finisher. I don't think he's actually from Finland. I think he lives there though. Enforcer. Sideways. Oh, that's so close. I thought it was in for sure. Instead, it's going back the other direction. Enforcer's got the double touch, keeping it within 2 goals, so they need to score with at least 2 seconds left on the clock. I think they've got a friendship here. It's either this kickoff or next. So they just need a couple of seconds here. I guess if it's on a friendship tip-off, you only need 1. You don't need 2, because you can guarantee hitting it into the ceiling rather than sending it straight down. Manny on the attack. It's kind of lost the ball. That means Renshiro is going to kick it free. Oh, if he can make this goal, it's guaranteed over. Uh-oh, it's off the rim. FNSi able to get 2, 3. It's just no time. Yeah, Manny and Enforcer try to speed it up, but the clock says 0. Manny almost gets 1 last goal, but that's going to be GG's. FNSi and Renshiro move on to the semifinals to play against 445. Best of luck to them. It's got to be the hardest match in all hoops.